Virgo, let's get into some messages for you for the first half of May. General advice as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout your reading and take from it what makes sense for you, release the rest. I'll start off with this deck by Pretty Spirits. This is the Truth deck, the Soulmate edition, to get things started, Virgo. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what presents itself here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, or for those who are cross-watching for a Virgo. What do we need to know here? We're starting off with grows in time. The number 3 could be significant for some of you. That could represent maybe the month of March. So something that will grow in time, which is an indication that it's gonna take time, requiring some patience on your part, perhaps. All right, let's grab a couple more messages for Virgo. We do have compromise coming through. All right, check out the next message. It will take time. So that's a very strong message coming through already. Virgo, that something is either moving slowly or it will require a bit more time to develop or to manifest. So patience is key. Bottom of the deck, we've got email, call, or text. If, for example, you're waiting for communication from someone and maybe you've been waiting a long time or you're feeling a little bit antsy, waiting for that communication, there could be a delay here, but it's simply telling you to just hang tight, okay? So let's clarify this. For Virgo, I will be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot deck. These numbers could be specific for some of you. So 3, 2, 11, 21. Okay. Let's grab some tarot here for Virgo. Something is taking its time, requires more time. There's this need to compromise on something. It's got something to do with communication, maybe. Look at this, all right? So we have the Two of Swords. So there's no progress right here, right now. That doesn't mean it won't happen later. So there's a situation that's just not moving at the moment. We do have the Ace of Swords. And here's the movement with the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe something needs to be eliminated or cut out before that movement can happen. And every situation is different. You know, you're the only one that will know, Virgo, ultimately what needs to be removed from a situation, a connection maybe. If, and this is just an example, if let's just say there were challenges by way of trust issues or infidelity, and again, that's just an example that might not be happening in your situation, that of course needs to be removed. That needs to be phased out of the situation, cut out. All right, in order for progress to be made, in order for this movement of that Wheel of Fortune to create progress forward. Because right now, something's not moving. We have the Six of Wands. So as you can see the progression, there is a fresh start here. But there is something that needs to be removed. We do see that. But part of the success here from the Six of Wands, that could be achieved through work in order to get something going, in order to remove whatever that the stagnant energy is from the Two of Swords. Because obviously this is a very nice energy with the Wheel of Fortune right there. So things can turn around for you. This can also apply to other parts of your life too, Virgo. It doesn't just have to be focused on your love life. Okay, part of the success here to rebuild your self-confidence in a situation could also be your work environment, maybe. Oh, I love this. Look at that. You've got the Chariot coming through as well. So we have particular signs coming up. We've got Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. We have Cancer right there with the Chariot. So we have movement. We see that here. Something's not moving right now, but part of the journey is movement. And both of these cards are fantastic to be able to represent that. And success, victory, triumph, it's all right here. You've got good luck with the Wheel of Fortune, so that's fantastic. Unbelievable, Virgo. 8 of Wands, another movement card. So as you can see very specifically in your reading, something is taking its time. Something is moving slowly, but time is required for something to bloom and to grow. That could be a relationship, that could be someone's dedication towards the partnership, commitment, whatever it is. But we've got 3 cards here talking about movement. Wheel of Fortune is a new cycle coming in. Movement, movement. The 8 of Wands, of course, represents fast movement. So once things start picking up, and the Chariot can represent fast movement as well. It's giving you the opportunity to overcome something that might have been challenging you, whether that's love related or something else going on, but it will pick up. So just try to have some patience here and know that whatever it is you're waiting for will eventually come to fruition. Okay? So that's an interesting message. It might be, again, having to do with communication. If you're waiting to hear from someone, might not be happening right now, but once you guys start talking, it's almost like you're going to be talking nonstop. All right, that type of communication. So let's continue, Virgo. Let's see what else we can find out for you. I'll be pulling from the Untold Messages of the Heart by AQUAMOONLIGht for Virgo. All right, what else needs to come through? Because clearly somebody wants to talk to you. Someone wants to communicate. Oh my God. They're coming from the heart. They want to be able to express what is in their heart. They love you. Plain and simple. This person loves you, Virgo. Oh my gosh, look at the next card. They're apologizing. They're sorry for something. Please accept my apology so we can move past this. But what I am feeling from this person, even though they might be feeling this way, they're still a little bit apprehensive because maybe they're afraid you would not be open to this message, or that you would reject them somehow, or maybe you're still upset with them and not willing to accept the apology. And that may or may not be the case on your part, but that could be what they're thinking. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Look at this, Virgo. Do you see this? It says within a few months. That could ultimately be giving you the answer that you need. It's not happening right now. Give it a few months. So time is involved when it comes to your reading. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my tarot teacher. This is the revised edition. That's pretty cool, the way that came through. This message seems to be coming from a divine masculine. We have the Emperor coming through. Some of you could be dealing with a masculine representing a fire. Aries is specifically presenting itself here. But regardless of sign, this is a masculine who wants to communicate with you in the 3D. But for now, maybe these messages, these energies are coming through in the 5D. Still reaching your heart, perhaps. Maybe you still feel like this person still loves you, or that they are sorry for something that happened in the past. This is the next card. We have the 3 of Swords. The Queen of Swords came right after it. So, Divine Feminine, this could be a masculine that you had to sever ties with. It might, of course, have something to do with past heartbreak. This is the separation, okay, that brought you guys away from each other. A very painful breakup. There could have been some sort of betrayal here. Could have been a third party. So that's what's coming through there. we've got the Ten of Cups. I have a feeling some of you guys could have either been married or certainly committed in a relationship, and there was maybe a Tower moment for some of you. A very painful experience here. Could have been a love triangle. Somebody could have been married. Okay, I'm just kind of getting that here. But there is also healing that's happening in this situation. There's a possible reunion for those of you who separated as a result of either a third party or trust issues in the relationship, infidelity. Families could have also been involved, perhaps. Whatever happened, it's in the past, you know. It might not be happening now. So if there was, for example, the third party element, that's not happening now, I feel. Or it's about to phase out. Ace of Cups. Heart, I love you. The Emperor was the first card to come through, representing the masculine. I can't help but feel that that could be a message from the divine masculine to the feminine for this Virgo reading. And this certainly could be an indication of their desire to start again, a new beginning. They still feel so connected to you. We have the Magician coming up next. Interesting how the Magician represents Gemini and Virgo. So Virgo, you could be thinking of a Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart, of course. And this is a beautiful combination of being able to manifest your person in the 3D once again. It can represent a very positive outcome to this situation. It can represent a reconciliation to people who are able to overcome their differences and get back together. But this is clarification right here with the Two of Swords that for now, it seems to be at a standstill for now. But there will be movement, as we can see, within a few months. That is how it's coming through. This person clearly still sees you as their life partner. They love you. We see that here as well. Whatever difficulties you guys had going on, I feel that the two of you will eventually overcome it. You both have maybe learned what works and what doesn't. Being able to learn from the past. And the Knight of Pentacles, earlier we saw really fast movement from the Eight of Wands, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is more of a slow-moving energy. It's still movement, but there are individuals who would prefer to really take things slower, and some who might want to just come in fast and furious and just try to fix things. That's what's coming through there. Yep. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So we've got aces coming through to indicate a new beginning here. And the Ace of Pentacles can represent another card of manifestation, security, stability, and the relationship. So that's fantastic. That is coming through as a solid offer, perhaps, of commitment here that maybe they couldn't offer before. Okay, so let's see what else we can bring forward, Virgo. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from the 5D love messages. So we see what the 3D looks like. Let's see what needs to come through from the 5D vibe, okay? This is the 5D love messages by Calico Moon for this Virgo reading. What are some of the words that need to be expressed here? I will come back for you. There's somebody from your past who wants to return. Look at this. We are meant to be together. And lastly, I never meant to hurt you. So perhaps, Virgo, if you're open to forgive, if you are open to healing the hurt of whatever happened and why things seem to be stagnant for now, there certainly is the desire to reconnect and to talk. So let's go ahead and clarify that. I'll be pulling from my TANIELU tarot. For Virgo, Divine Feminine, you're coming in with the energy of the High Priestess. The keyword says it all. Your intuition serves you well. If this is coming through from your masculine, for example, you already feel this. You already know this, perhaps. That could be a mutual feeling between the two of you. All right, let's see what else. We also have the Knight of Cups coming through. We've got the Six of Swords. So for sure there's some healing that's happening here. Despite what you guys have been through, these calmer waters, it's a nicer energy compared to a Tower moment, you know, for example. That could have been a very difficult experience for the two of you, but things are shifting, things are changing for the better, I feel. So there is a transition that's happening here. Let's see what else. So you're leaving something behind because it's no longer serving a purpose, and you're moving towards a much better direction when it comes to this connection. So you guys needed to maybe spend time apart, but I do see that being able to give you a chance to come back together might just bring not just closure from what happened in the past, but better experiences for sure in the future. Queen of Cups. So another card indicating, especially for the Divine Feminine, that your intuitive nature is presenting itself here. And as long as you trust what your heart is telling you, you can't go wrong. Three of Wands. We do have the Six of Cups. Look at this. And now we have the Temperance card. Patience. Patience is key, Virgo. It is not happening right now. We see that here. It will take time. It will grow in time. Temperance card is telling you to be patient because in time, something is going to manifest for you and this person. In the meantime, they are thinking about you. You could certainly be thinking about them. The Six of Cups is focused on those memories, the nostalgic vibe between the two of you. Something very special about the past and how the two of you interacted. But there could have also been some painful experiences there, and that's where the healing needs to happen. Three of Wands, keyword as we can see is progress. There is this need to just focus on what's ahead rather than what the past, the painful parts of the past might bring to the surface, you know, because here's the past influence with the Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck, look at that, Four of Swords, recuperation. Okay, so there's the healing again. This is another card indicating that something will take time. And that something for some of you could be the healing part of what needs to happen when it comes to your heart space. Perhaps the other person needs it as well. Couldn't help but look at the next card. Look at that. Patient, Knight of Pentacles, which we've already seen, is more of a slow-moving energy. So that is where your reading is for the first half of the month. It's got something to do with time, and it's also telling you that you need to have patience because right now is not the time for something to happen. However, there's a lot going on beneath the surface that you might not even see or know about right now. So just hang tight. I have a feeling the second half of the month might either bring you so many surprises that's got something to do with this. If not during the month of May, then maybe later on during the summertime or even during Virgo season. Okay, because we did see that something is going to take a few months' time. Okay, so I will leave that there, Virgo. Hopefully there's something in this reading that clarifies something for you, especially if you've really been hoping for something to happen sooner rather than later. Okay, so this will offer you that clarity if that's something that makes sense for you. If you're interested in your own personal reading, that information is down below in the description box, as well as the decks that you do see here. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.